Welcome to Probably Dope Music. I'm Cood, and today we're going to be talking about Peterborough, Ontario, Canada's native son, Uncle Vintage. I found Uncle Vintage a couple of years ago on Reddit, where I find all my music, because Instagram, it's too hard to find artists that don't already have like 80,000, 100,000 followers, you know what I mean? And I like starting at the ground level with indie artists and then seeing their evolution as they grow. It makes me feel like a part of their whole campaign, you know what I mean? So I used to do a weekly indie music live stream back in the day, and every week Uncle Vintage was in the chat showing mad love. And so I was following his career as it was progressing. He dropped 2 mixtapes. The first one was Twice a Freshman, and then the next year was Wolf Street Scholar. And so these were very trap influenced, kind of Suicide Boys-ish mixtapes. They're not albums, because now we finally have an album from Uncle Vintage, and it's called Uncle Vintage. And so this album breaks from all the trap stuff, and he's going boom bap, y'all. And so this is right up my alleyway. I love boom bap. I love things like Griselda and stuff like that. So this was very welcome when he just randomly sent this over to me. The whole album, instead of being trappy, is way more 90s New York vibes. So the top 3 songs that I like out of the album are Strictly Business.
I'm Flavor Simon stepping through the Coliseum. I'm Easy Rider on Ducatis with a Mona Lisa. I'm Adam Silver sitting courtside at the finals beacon. I'm Yaro Yager with a mullet and 3 dime pieces.
Like, I can totally envision a group of hoodlums sitting around a table coming up with a scheme directed by Hype Williams, and then it's like some belly type stuff goes on. And so the second track that I liked was Platinum Dentist.
Uncle luxury bucks for me. I'm ballin', get my dunks for free. To just walk in the door and take a chunk of cheese. Forget top 5, there's my sons and me. Uncle V, Cruiser, Liam Nissan down the street.
Just the samples that he's using in the whole track, like he switches it up 3 times, and it's just super smooth and silky. It's some of that Ride Around the City music, you know what I mean? And so that brings us to the last pick, is my favorite track, and that's Private Islands.
I'm Shaq O'Neal in a Merc, the color aqua tail. Bradley Bale on a cartless skating drug deals. Go below shit when I cook the snooter Hayabusa. Get my dollars and my gold up on Mansa Musa.
Starts out moody, and then it goes into like this crazy transition where it goes into trap. Like, bruh got the production skills down. And his flow has gotten better, because on his mixtapes, it can get a little sloppy at times. He doesn't have a bad flow, but he can kind of squeeze in words a little bit. And my super vanilla basic brain, I just like things set up all robotic, but that's what sounds good to me. And so it's a little sloppier on the mixtapes, and this one he's kind of more honed into making those lines fit within the bar. And it's dope. I like it. It's an old 90s New York flow. Like, I guess that's what they doing in Ontario right now, in the Ontario underground. So his style has evolved of flow, and I like the overall sound of the project, because it's like analog sounding. It's not all crispy clear. Like his last 2 mixtapes were crispy clear. You could tell he had all the perfect mixing and all that stuff. This one is more like if you popped in the tape deck, you know what I mean? And you're just riding around, and it sounds like that. Kind of muffled, but like just vintage. It sounds vintage. I see you, bruh. But really, this whole album is like, bruh, I would classify this album as 1998 Lexus GS 400 music. If you know that whip and you know that time period, that was the whip, you know what I mean? And so this album, I would want to be driving in that car listening to. So all in all, good job for Uncle Vintage on his first and last, he tells me, album. So we'll see how that goes. And I think I'm gonna score this this is the first review, so I can't go too high, you know what I mean? So I think just from the evolution that I've seen him do, I'm gonna give him a 7.5. I'm gonna give him a 7.5. I'm pretty sure his next album will be an 8 or 9 or something like that if he keeps on evolving at this rate. Thanks for watching. This has been Probably Dope Music. I'm Cood, and if you are an indie artist that wants a review for your music for free, if I dig it, I'll do a review. Even if I don't like it that much, I'll do a review, but I don't want to be that guy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.